The new moon on October the 14th brings with it an energetic assistance in letting go and releasing all the old and outdated. So on or around the new moon, you will actually notice a lot of falling away is happening, falling away of old situations, circumstances, feelings, limitations, all of these old things that are no longer to your highest and greatest good. The new moon will assist you in letting it all go. And in this video, I want to share with you the key things that I think you should know about this particular new moon on October the 14th, because it actually comes in a double bundle of cosmic energies, because on October the 14th, it's not just a new moon, but it's also combined with the solar eclipse, which brings that double energetic assistance in really helping you release and let go. Now, I also have another video that I wanted to mention to you about the solar eclipse. It's in the description below if you want to find out all about the solar eclipse. Definitely check that out. But here I want to share with you specifically about the new moon, of what you can expect, how to prepare yourself for the energies as well, and also how to really make the most out of it. So the first thing I would like for you to know is that this new moon will assist you in the purge. Like, if you have seen my October video, I mentioned that October is all about that rebirth, that, purging, the releasing, and all of those things. And this new moon will really assist you in releasing and letting go of all the old and outdated. So you may feel somewhat of that purging sensation where you feel like a lot is coming to the surface, a lot is coming up for you to work through. Even though the things that you may have thought that you have worked through already, they may come up because maybe there's some energetics that are still kind of stuck. They're still left that you are meant to heal and release and let go of. And this purging sensation is actually amplified by the solar eclipse as well. So think of it like that. The new moon actually helps you to clean house internally and also externally. So there's a lot of purging going on. You may then also actually realize of all the stuff that is actually outdated and no longer in alignment with who you have grown into. So this can be quite upsetting if you're not ready to become aware of that, but also even the purging can be a little challenging as well. So just work the energy. Just know that this is actually helping you. It's assisting you to let go of all the stuff that is no longer serving you. Now, new moons are all about new beginnings anyways, but in order for the new beginning to start, well, you gotta let go of the stuff that is actually holding you back. So the first thing that I really want you to know is that just be aware that the new moon can bring up a lot of purging sensations to really help you release and let go. Then the second thing I want you to know is that this new moon can actually make you feel absolutely drained on an energetic level, because since you're doing a lot of spiritual cleansing and purging and releasing and letting go, it can be quite taxing to your physical body. Because all that purging and all that higher level frequencies that are coming in, especially also with the eclipse as well, the solar eclipse, it can be quite challenging to your physical body. So this is all on an internal level that you may feel quite drained because of everything that's happening. Then the third thing that I want you to know is that may then also kickstart somewhat of a desire for some fall cleaning, where you really feel called to do a lot of purging externally in your life, like literally liberating yourself of anything and everything that you don't need anymore, that doesn't fit anymore, that is no longer in alignment with you, or that is just simply you have outgrown it in so many ways. And here I'm not talking about clothes or anything like that. This can also be situations and circumstances and things that you have been holding on to for quite some time. Maybe you have received insights into a new path that you're meant to be walking into, but you are holding on to the old one, the things that you have been doing up until this point. Now, we're really in a phase of a lot is shifting, a lot is changing, and you're really being assisted on so many levels to really align yourself to the new earth template, because that's what this is all about. All this purging, all this liberating, all this cleansing out and clearing out, and emotional ups and downs that we have been experiencing, it's all in assistance in helping us prepare ourselves energetically, spiritually, mentally, physically to align to that new earth template that we're moving into. I mean, it's just right around the corner. I mean, the Aquarius age is starting next year. So 2024 is very much on that. It's a completely different frequency band, and we're moving into a new earth template. And right now we're really being assisted in preparing ourselves for that. And unfortunately, it's not always that pretty or comfortable. So just be aware that you may feel that really that deep desire just to liberate yourself of anything that you don't need anymore, that you don't want anymore, that is outdated, that you have outgrown, that is no longer in alignment with that new higher path that you're really moving into. So just prepare yourself for that. You may really feel that need to just, go through your house and clean out everything and, just liberate yourself of all the things that you just don't want or need anymore, to really do that fall cleaning. So that is then on the physical and on the external level. Now, in the previous thing that I mentioned is on the internal. So you're going to purge internally, and then also you're feeling called to purge externally as well. Then the fourth thing I want you to be aware of is that you may also feel that your cells are being activated. So kind of like your DNA is being activated. So you may feel somewhat of that inner quickening, where you may even feel somewhat of a buzzing sensation. When I tuned into this particular new moon energy, and as I was outlining this video, I could really feel that energy, that prickly kind of energy. It was like an internal buzzing that was happening. So that's kind of like the sensation that you might have, that inner buzzing in a way. Like you may even feel like you're being electrocuted, not in a painful way, but just like that electricity kind of running through you, that quickening, that buzzing kind of feeling. So you may feel that on or around the new moon. And this is actually to assist you in activating you on a cellular level, because all these light codes are coming in. And this is really to assist you energetically to align to that higher frequency band, because that new earth template, it is running on a higher frequency band, and you're just simply not there yet. Our physical body, our human body, is not at that level yet. So you're receiving those cosmic downloads to assist you in aligning to that. Now, the new moon is actually preparing you for the eclipse gateway, because from the 14th until the 28th, 29th, you're in the midst of the eclipse gateway. So there's a lot happening in that time as well. So the new moon is actually assisting you on an energetic level to really prepare yourself for those 2 weeks in between the eclipses. So just know that you may feel that inner buzzing on or around the new moon. So don't be alarmed. This is just the frequency coming in, assisting you, really activating you on a deeper level. Then the fifth thing I want you to know is that there's also an invitation to surrender and allow. Because so much is happening this month. I mean, it is going to be absolutely transformative. But in order to really allow this, you have to surrender. We have to surrender to what is unfolding, because even though in the moment you may be sick and tired of all the purging and all the healing and all that stuff that is happening, but just know, even though it's draining and exhausting and absolutely upsetting at times, it is to our highest and greatest good. It is helping us really to align to this new earth template. And the invitation is for you to surrender to the process, surrender to what is unfolding, and allow it. Don't resist it. Whenever something comes up, lean into it, because it's assisting you and helping you really become aware of what still needs healing and releasing. And you want to let that go. You want to shed all those layers that are only holding you back from really aligning yourself to the new earth template. So here, really allow yourself to surrender. Allow yourself to allow this process to unfold, because it is to your highest and greatest good. Allow the transformation to unfold, even if it's uncomfortable, because most often it is, because our human body, we don't like change. Ego doesn't like change, right? Ego doesn't like transformation. So there may be resistance coming up, but just know, always know that it is happening to your highest and greatest good. There's that divine plan unfolding right now. And if you're feeling challenged, just take some time out. Be gentle with yourself. And here also, this is how you can make the most out of the new moon energy, is prepare yourself for a few days of where you may feel a little wobbly, unsure, where you may even feel that inner quickening that can cause you to feel maybe a little off balance, because you're being recalibrated on an energetic level. So that may cause you to feel a little off. So just prepare for that time of purge. Maybe even take some time out where you can maybe go away for a couple of days, or maybe just, go in your room or just be by yourself to really tune in, really open yourself up. Be in the moment in order to receive the insights into what requires healing, releasing, letting go of, or also then to receive the insights into what is that next path for you, that higher path for you. So really just make that your intention to take time out on or around the new moon to really work the energy, to tune in, to journal, to do some shadow work, to do some contemplation, to set some new intentions, and just allow yourself to become aware. But the key thing is really surrender to the process. Allow whatever wants to unfold. Don't resist it. Just go with the flow. And of course, be gentle with yourself in the process. So I really hope that this video was beneficial to you, that it helped you really gain some insights into how to really make the most out of this new moon and what to expect. And like I said, even though it may be a little challenging, it is definitely to your highest and greatest good. And I want to invite you to really work the energy. Also, I have a couple of videos I want to mention to you that can assist you with this. For one, the first one would be the solar eclipse, so you can get some insights into what to expect there. Then also light language activation for some inner healing and healing trauma and pain to really let go, to help you with the purge. And then I have a third video I want to mention to you. It's about calming down your ascension nervous system. It's also an activation because as we're receiving all these light codes, it can activate your nervous system where you feel quite squeezed and stretched and just not okay. So that's your nervous system being activated. So this activation will help you ease out, you really, deactivate your nervous system so you can feel comfortable in your own energetic field again. So those videos are in the description below. They can assist you with the energetics that are going on right now. So thank you so much for being here. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Do me a favor, hit the like button if you did like it. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Definitely check out those videos here to really assist you with what's going on right now. And I look forward to seeing you again in the next video. Until then, make it an amazingly abundant and joyful day. Namaste.